Oh God, am I
Oh, here we are. We're live. Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Happy Monday. I'm with one of my favorite human beings on the planet, the one and only Rose Kemp. And we are here to talk about the 2022 elections at ORA, which, for those of you who don't know, is the Orlando Regional Realtors Association. And this beautiful soul is running for treasurer. So we're going to talk about elections, the importance of ORA, all sorts of things. Welcome, Rose. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me here.
I'm excited. You look great. The energy's great.
We're matching.
We are matching.
Our blues on
yeah,
today.
we do. I kind of look like an Easter egg a little bit under here, but we're going to go with it.
The lighting is great.
Isn't
today.
the lighting amazing? I love this room.
Yes.
All right. So for those of you who might be under a rock, tell them who Rose Kemp is and what's going on.
So Rose Kemp is here today to advocate for the Orlando Association, which Mr. Ted Bogert is also an affiliate member, and I am a realtor member for the past 21 years. So I've been a realtor here in Central Florida for the last 21 years, and I actually work with RE/MAX Town Center right here in downtown. Woo-hoo. Yes, I am a native from California, and this is my second home for the last 23 years. I'm a realtor mom with an amazing, beautiful 24-year-old daughter.
That's amazing you have a 24, and she is beautiful, Summer.
My Summer.
She's amazing.
Yes, and so when she went to college her first year, I decided, what shall I do next with all of this time? And it just came to me very naturally because I had been involved on committee work at ORA and been at their making of a leader. And so I decided to start utilizing my spare time in serving our real estate community, specifically our local association. So
you have, you have done, first of all, I can't believe that you're old enough to have a 24-year-old. Look at that skin. But you are so active and so involved in ORA. What's ORA's purpose for those maybe consumers out there? But I know that we really want to reach the realtor group, but I think it's important for people to understand what ORA does and then tell us why it's important to you.
So what ORA does is it advocates and protects the consumers, but it also helps empower the professionalism and the real estate agents. So, when we get licensed, we are a real estate agent. And then from there, some of us go to the local association and we actually take a class and we are taught how to abide by the golden rule, what's right, what's wrong, policies, procedures, bylaws, professionalism. And then upon that, we take an oath and we become a realtor. And so you can only be a realtor if you're a member of your association, of the local real estate association. We advocate for you. We provide realtors plenty of tools, education, all kinds of really great stuff, advocacy for home ownership rights. So we do a lot of things that really at the end of the day empowers and helps our communities and our economy and our local businesses. And so that's what it's all about.
She's so good. And the thing is that you have a passion. It's palpable. If you've ever seen Rose at an event, she's super involved. She's super happy and excited to give back. And we just did an event or a diversity, Hispanic Heritage Month, Hispanic Chamber, and NAHREP, of course. Why involved? So it's one thing you become a realtor being part of the association. Why are you involved and why really do you want to run? What is it about running and being the treasurer that you're excited about?
So I'm running for treasurer because it's time for me to step up into a new role, I feel, because I've served for so long. I've served on multiple committees. I'm currently the communications chair of ORA, and I help with all of the advocacy that goes out there. I also have been a director at ORA for the past 4 years, so I have served on the board and have experience on the board and really understand, and I'm very passionate about being a voice for our members and making sure that the decisions that are being made are in the best interest of our members. And that's super important to me because I've been a member there, like I said, for the last 21 years. And so I want to make sure that, my dollars are working for me, that we are being provided with, the best tools, the best benefits, and whatnot. I also serve because I get to meet incredible people. Ted, I get to meet people like you. I mean, we met at Women's Council of Realtors.
We did.
And so
many years ago.
Because you serve.
That's right.
So we were connected by someone else. And so I also love that about it. I love that when you're involved, you get to kind of open the door for others to get involved. And it's such great professional growth. And it's when you give back, it's just such a good feeling inside. When you give back to your own community at the end of the day, I mean, I'm living in it. I'm working in it. I'm a member. So why wouldn't I care? And if I have the time and that's where I want to serve, that's what I do. And so I'm also, president this year of the NAHREP North Orlando chapter.
Yes.
So we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. And we did have the Hispanic Heritage Fiesta along with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and Aura's Diversity Committee, all connecting and all empowering each other. And yes, I am Hispanic and I speak Spanish fluently. So for all my NAHREPers out there and my Hispanic familia, please take the time, have a voice. Sometimes we want to see change and we want to see great things, but we all have to do our part.
We do.
And even if your part means I'm going to just sit down and look through these candidates and decide who should be leading this association because I pay money every year, and who is leading this organization to ensure that we have a great future. We are celebrating this year 100 years at Aura.
100 years.
Yes. And so I look forward to being a part of that leadership team as we embark on the beginning of the next 100 years. So I'm in it.
This is so good.
Committed.
I haven't had to do anything.
I'm committed.
You are committed. I should be committed. But what I love about when I see you in an event, first of all, when I think of Aura, you're one of the very first people I think of. And I think that's so wonderful and it exemplifies how important it is to you. You don't just talk it, you walk it. You really do give back. And I think it's important. A lot of realtors would probably say, why is my vote? My vote won't matter. If you think about how the voting is in our country anyway, people think that. What can you tell them? Why is it important for them to actually have a voice?
Because you're a member and it's your association. And so you have a responsibility to this association. You can't just come through the door and say, why are you not offering me this or that? I didn't know we had that going on. So the only way that you really are going to make a difference, change begins with ourselves. And we have to put in the time. So I do believe in being in the trenches and being out there. One of the reasons I enjoy, being a part of, our different advocacy events and whatnot and meeting others is because, with my commitment and my responsibility and my duty, not just to NAHREP North Orlando, but to Aura, to Florida Realtors. I have been a director a few years there. So with that being said, I want to know what everybody's thinking.
Sure.
What are they feeling? What are their challenges? What do they need? Are we evolving? Is there progress?
Yes.
Does our board match the diversity of the membership?
Right. Which is so important.
I'm Hispanic. I'm a woman. I'm a realtor mom. And I'm just a realtor out there working just as hard as everybody else, raising family and all else that goes on in one's life. And so I'm just here basically to serve our members. And you know what? I enjoy it. I have fun. My campaign is leadership with love because leadership with love, because everything I do, I believe comes from love. Lead with kindness, lead with respect, lead with honesty, lead by listening to others. That to me is just lead with goodness.
Yes.
And I think good juju happens,
Juju
when everybody's, on that same page of doing great things and we all have that same purpose. It's awesome. And so I'm ready. I'm ready to team up with our future leaders and the new ones that are coming in and opening up doors for others. And I want to just be the fiesta in the middle.
You're like the fiesta in the middle of an Oreo cookie or two. I love that. I think it's so important that people see the passion and feel it and hear it, not just because sometimes social media, it's so static, it can be difficult. That's why this kind of stuff, people really hearing how much you love what you do and you love the organization, you love giving back is so important. Mm-hmm. How can people vote for you, Rose?
So there is a link on the Aura website. You can also just go to my page. I actually have a link. Obviously, I have links on my page. On Facebook, Aura also has links on their Facebook page, but also the realtors, the members received an email, and in that email is the link. So voting takes place, that started today, and it'll go through Friday at 5 p.m. So for my Hispanic family, just saying, I know I'm late all the time, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, just pretend that it closes at 3, but get your vote in by 5. I was literally thinking that. So you just have to go online. Genuinely, it'll take you a few minutes to really go through each candidate, make a good decision, take part in what I call the movement, the beginning of the next 100 years. Let's change it up. Let's shake it up and do things with love.
We'll do it with love. All right, Rose Kemp, I have OrlandoRealtors.org scrolling, but you can reach out to me to get in touch with Rose. You can reach out to Rose. We've tagged her. Get involved. It's so important for you to have a voice, because what Aura does and all of you as real estate professionals do, we really do impact our community, not just in the real estate world, but overall. And homeownership is definitely the foundation of that. Love Rose. Get out and vote.
Yes, thank you.
Get out and vote. Go to OrlandoRealtors.org. Reach out to me or reach out to Rose. Love you to pieces, Rose. You're amazing. Please get out and vote. We'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.